All right, the court is calling cause number 2020 DCM 4613. This is a hearing on a petition filed by the Attorney General's office entitled A Suit Affecting Parent-Child Relationship. In this case are Gustavo Campos and Yvonne Campos, who are present before me on this Zoom application. My name is Antonio Rodriguez. I am the Associate Judge for the Title 4D Court here in El Paso, Texas. And we are appearing on this matter on a Zoom application since we cannot appear in court because of the pandemic crisis that's going on. So the courts have allowed us to conduct remote hearings. I am recording the evidence on the computer-generated recording system to not to interrupt each other or talk at the same time, because sometimes the audio portion may not work as well as it should. Let me see here. All right. I understand, Ms. Kaplan, you've consulted with the parties. What is the announcement at this time, Ms. Kaplan?
Your Honor, the state requests to go forward on temporary orders on the issues of current support and non-disclosure, and refer the issues of conservatorship and retroactive support to the district court, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. And Mr. Campos, is this your understanding as well as to what the state is requesting, sir?
Yes.
And Ms. Campos, is this your understanding as to what the Attorney General is requesting at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. I'll ask both of you, please raise your right hand so I can swear you both in. All right. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony that you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Mr. Campos? Sir, I need a response from you. Yes or no?
Yes.
And Ms. Campos?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. You can lower your hand now. All right, Ms. Kaplan, tell me, what is the agreement so far in this matter?
Your Honor, the parties agreed to participate in the Access Facilitation Program through the Domestic Relations Office to come up with a specialized visitation plan.
Okay. Okay, what else?
And that is the extent of the issues agreed upon. The state wishes to call Ms. Campos as a witness to proceed
so
on
there's no agreement on the current child support?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I thought that's what you had indicated. All right, go ahead.
Ms. Campos, what is your name?
My name is Yvonne Campos.
And do you agree to participate in the Access Facilitation Program with the Domestic Relations Office?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you know if Mr. Campos is working?
I believe so. He is working at Texas Roadhouse.
Do you know how much he earns at his job?
No, ma'am.
And do you know if he has health insurance through his employer?
No, ma'am. I don't know any of that.
Do you have health insurance for Errol?
Yes, ma'am.
What type of health insurance is that?
I have CHIP, El Paso Health.
Do you have any other type of insurance available for Errol?
I have the dental one, MCNA Dental.
And do you have any safety concerns regarding Mr. Campos?
I have one. I have been threatened by him that he would take my son away. And I wouldn't want that. I would want the visitations to be with his mom present, and for him not to be able to move to have visitations out of El Paso with my son.
And for that reason, do you feel that it's in your best interest and your child's best interest that your address and other personal information not be disclosed in a court order, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions for this witness. Pass the witness.
Okay.
The state calls Mr. Campos.
All right. Go ahead. He's been sworn in.
Mr. Campos, what is your name?
Gustavo Alonso Campos.
And do you agree to participate in the Access Facilitation Program with the Domestic Relations Office?
No, I don't.
You do not?
Nope.
Uh, uh, are you interested in coming up with a visitation plan for your child?
What's that mean? I have to be like the officer has to be at my house all the time?
Do you want to visit with your child?
Yeah.
Would you like a set schedule in place for visiting your child?
Yes.
Would you like to meet with a person to help you come up with a visitation plan?
Yes.
And are you working, sir?
Yes, I'm working.
Where do you work?
Texas Roadhouse.
How much do you earn there?
An hour?
Yes.
11.
And do you
$11.
work?
I didn't get the response. You get paid by the hour, Mr. Campos?
$11?
How much?
11, sir.
11. Okay. And you work full time,
Well, yes, just 40 hours a week.
40 hours a week. Okay. Do you have any other income?
No, sir.
How long have you been working there?
For almost 2 years.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Does your employer provide health insurance for your dependents, for your dependent child?
Excuse me?
Do you have health insurance?
No, sir.
Your employer doesn't provide health insurance?
Yes.
Okay, but you don't have health insurance.
No, I don't have it.
Okay. Do you have any other children?
No, sir.
Thank you. Go ahead, Ms. Kaplan.
Do you have any safety concerns regarding anyone, sir?
Safety what?
Safety concerns.
No.
If your address or other personal information were disclosed, would it subject you to harm, injury, or harassment?
No.
No further questions for this witness, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Mr. Campos, when was the last time you spent time with Gustavo?
Me?
Did you hear me? Did you hear me?
Excuse me?
Are you having problems hearing or you just don't want to hear?
I'm having problems.
Okay. When was the last time you visited with Gustavo?
Was last week?
Okay. How much time did you spend with Gustavo last week?
Like almost all day.
Like almost all day. Well, did you visit with him at your home, at Ms. Campos's home, or where did you visit?
At my mom's?
At your mom's. Is that where you live?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. Ms. Kaplan, anything else? Any other testimony?
Nothing further from the state at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. State's recommendation on this matter.
Your Honor, based on Mr. Campos' testimony, he earns $11 an hour and works a 40-hour work week and has no other children. The state has calculated a current child support amount of $318 and a cash medical support of $86 to reimburse for government insurance. That is the recommendation of the state for the purpose of temporary orders. With the obligations to begin February 1st, 2021, the state is also requesting that the parties be referred into the Domestic Relations Office Access Facilitation Program to assist with a visitation plan in this case.
Okay. All right, Mr. Campos, you heard the recommendation of the state on the child support. Do you agree, sir, or do you not?
I don't,
I'm sorry?
sir.
What did you say? Do you agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Tell me why you disagree.
So I don't agree with that. That's why.
Well, you have to have a reason, though.
Because I don't want to. That's not racing.
Okay, all right. If you don't agree, you don't agree. That's fine. Make a decision. Ms. Campos, do you agree with their recommendation or do you disagree with their recommendation?
I agree.
Right, that'll be the order of the court as far as the child support, $318 a month, 80 for the medical support. All this commences on February 1st. I'll grant the request for non-disclosure of Ms. Campos's information. Refer to the Domestic Relations Office, Access and Facilitation Program. And the purpose of that referral is to see if they can work out visitation schedules after conferring with the parties. So in other words, they'll talk to both of you and figure out what's in the best interest of Gustavo as far as what visitation rights Mr. Campos will have with regard to that child. Okay. The remaining issues such as conservatorship, custody, any retroactive support, and just anything else that has to be addressed will be addressed by the referring court, which in this case is the 383rd District Court. So this is going to be a temporary order. Okay. Let me see what else. I was going to ask Ms. Campos and Mr. Campos. Ms. Campos, is there a divorce action filed?
Not at the moment. I was required, well, my lawyer, I had already spoken to a lawyer, and
Okay.
he said I had to go through, do the child support first.
Okay, all right. So no divorce has been filed.
No, sir.
All right. Okay, Ms. Kaplan, anything else that we need to address?
Yes, Your Honor, just to clarify, will government insurance be ordered in this case, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nothing further from the state, Your Honor.
All right, send the order to me. I'll sign it as soon as I receive it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that concludes our hearing. Parties are excused. Thank you all very much. You're free to go.
Thank you.